All right, folks. My name is Chuck Bills. I'm with Ohio Logistics. Wanted to welcome you to our. Actually, this is going to be an addition to a building that we've been in this building. We've been in Fostoria. I don't even know how many years. Probably 20 some years. We moved in here and got started. And we've done some other expansion. But I felt when we did this expansion, the blessing that we received from all the folks in Fostoria, we thought we'd just do a soft ribbon cutting, just so the folks that are here in Fostoria know that we do appreciate you welcoming us to Findlay. So we've made an investment of over 1 million square feet now in Findlay, Ohio. In Fostoria, Ohio. Excuse me, we started in Findlay. In Fostoria, Ohio. And a lot of people say to me, what are you in Fostoria, Ohio for? It's not really the logistics hub of the world. It really isn't the logistics hub of the world, but we've turned a business model in, and with the blessing of some folks that are here from Whirlpool, this has become a VMI processing center, a distribution center for Whirlpool. So we wanted to extend our thanks to Whirlpool for giving us the opportunities that they have, and for the folks of this Fostoria operation, actually all of our operations who have earned that opportunity. But we have from Findlay is Jennifer Graham, from Findlay is Lucas Schaff, and then corporate Nick's here and actually Nick, if you want to rub elbows with Nick, we got to make sure we keep Nick on our best side. and Whirlpool has an intern, Sam, actually he's a Western Michigan grad, so hopefully that's all right. So, folks from all of us at Ohio Logistics, and actually I should say the city of Fostoria, you've extended these opportunities for us. We've been able to bring jobs and value to the city of Fostoria. And without that, I don't know if we'd be here. But I can say that we've had a strong support from other people in Fostoria, the Manel Milling company and the Manel Milling family. Ford's here representing the family. Don and his wife, Louise, are here. Folks, it was, I don't know how many years ago. I didn't even realize we'd been in business 35 years until someone told me. And I say that because there's so much excitement every day. And I'm just blessed. I thank the Lord multiple times a day for where we're at. But 5-6 years ago, our original partners, 2 of them had some health issues and needed to get out. The other 2 came to me and said, hey, we need to clean up our portfolio. They were approaching some ages and they wanted to get out. I don't mind saying we're a first generation, and I was scrambling. The bank loaned us enough money to buy those out, but said in 9 months you need to find a partner. Ironically, and again, I thank the Lord multiple times a day, the Manel family bought the building that we were in. Called me up and said, hey, we bought that building, we'd like to sit down and talk to you because we were leasing it, part of it. We're going to be your new tenant. So as we're talking, if I recall, Don made a comment that, well, if there's ever an opportunity to invest in your business, we'd like to. I'm thinking, well, I don't know these guys. I made a couple phone calls, and the remarks were very encouraging. I reached back to Don and Ford and said, well, I'd really like to see if we can sit down and talk about this. And, I mentioned 51, 49%, and Don said, well, no, we normally buy 100%, but we go 50-50 and be your truly investor. Folks, I don't think without the Manel Milling group and the Manel Milling family, I don't know if we'd be here, stand here today. So it's been a big support. So Don and Louise, Ford, we really appreciate your support. Kurt's here, the CFO. You've been a blessing to us. You've helped us understand the value of, actually this was 5th generation. Ford's 5th generation, I've said this before. Not too many companies family go 5th generation. I mentioned that another place we were speaking. I hope we're 5th generation. That's my plan. So all of you folks, our goals will be 5th generation. 2nd generation's in place. 4th generation just turned 4 years old. Still working on him. But what I can say is we have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, and this was blessed with Owen, who's 14 days, 2 weeks. But when I drive our 4-year-old Jackson and our 2-year-old Livy around in a truck, which they go with me a lot on the weekends, when we drive by our buildings, they recognize our logo. When they see our logo on my shirt, both of them come up to me and say, Papa logo. Aww. Now most all of the shirts that I bought for them and my wife have our logo on. So, ladies and gentlemen, we don't plan on going anywhere. So we're part of what we're here too is Manel Milling, but also with the support of the city of Fostoria. Mayor Keckler's here. He's been a blessing to help us get this going. Renee Smith with economic development has been great to help us get this going. And actually, Renee, we're also working on, we built a SPEC building in town. We're occupying that building today, but we're hoping that there could be some other manufacturing that may come into the area. Sarah's here at the chamber. This has been a great group of people to work with. When we talk about private-public partnership, Fostoria is truly a private-public partnership. You have some families in this town that are giving back to the community because they want to reignite what's the word I want to say? Regenerate the community. And we really appreciate, we've been excited about Fostoria. So with that, let me introduce Sarah and Renee. You want to start with the formal ribbon cutting?
Oh,
you want to say anything? Am I missing anybody? Lenny Klaus is here. Lenny is the builder of our building. And actually, Lenny and us are working to partner on doing another SPEC building. Again, we want to bring value to the community. We feel in working with Renee and Jobs Ohio and RGP, if there's a SPEC building to help bring companies to the area. Our goal, as we've talked to everyone, is to bring value to the community. If we can bring value to the community, then it'll bring value to us. And that's our goal here in Fostoria, as in all the communities we're in. Hey, folks, I say we're blessed. We started Finley Ohio at 40,000 square feet. Today we're going to be, by the end of this year, we're going to be close to 8.5 million and over 500 associates. And without you, without what the Fostoria folks do, these 4 Whirlpool people probably wouldn't be here. So Whirlpool, we thank you for the opportunities, operations, as it says, and hopefully you all have these notepads. Right?
Yes.
Rule number 1, if we don't take care of the customer, someone else will. And the more we keep this in front of you, which is when when I walk into buildings and I'm looking for stuff, I hope I see these notepads. But without Whirlpool, we wouldn't be where we're at today. And actually, in the state of Ohio, I was talking with Lieutenant Governor. I'm rambling on here, Sarah. We had Lieutenant Governor Husted in the other day, called me up and wanted to have lunch, so I didn't come out. And one of the things I mentioned to him from northwestern Ohio in general, is we got to make sure we do all we can to make sure Whirlpool stays in this state. Probably 13,000, 14,000 associates statewide, but in Northwest Ohio, Whirlpool is the big operation. And Whirlpool is a company that gives back. We just blessed 2 houses for Habitat for Humanity, which we support. We just blessed those a couple Saturdays ago. All the appliances come from Whirlpool. Actually, worldwide, I believe, for Habitat. So we're blessed to have Whirlpool in our community. And I told Lieutenant, we got to make sure that everyone understands. I get a little on a pedestal here. I'm not too excited about Intel because they're going to take a lot. They are bringing a lot to the Columbus, but they're going to take a lot too. I said, don't lose focus of the companies that helped you get where you're at. Whirlpool being one of those. So Whirlpool, again, thank you for being here and all everything you've been able to do to help us. So Sarah, next is a ribbon cutting.
Yes.
If I may, all the folks with the Fostoria Distribution Center, you want to come up here?
Yes, absolutely.
Please. Again, without you folks,